Alright guys, we're back. We're gonna continue on with some more Wuthering Waves today. Sorry I kept the stream kind of short, but we're back. We're gonna try to hopefully progress a lot more today. Let's go talk to Yang Yang.
What do you mean I'm not the VIP the magistrate's expecting? Go see for yourself. Everyone.
Ew. First time seeing such a crowd in front of the city hall.
Yeah, Yang Yang. Alright, what are we doing here? Oh yeah, that's right. We're meeting the main one in charge of the city.
I was surprised too. I've never seen so many non-staff personnel here before.
So are they all here to see her? Or what?
Most of the people here have applied for an audience, but I heard they've all been turned down. Most people were advised to... Most people were advised to leave by the magistrate's bodyguard upon sending in their applications. The ones staying here are either trying to apply for some other people,
again,
or just too stubborn to leave.
I know I've technically played this already, or done this already on my other account, but again, I kind of skipped most of it. Because I was excited to actually get around to exploring and doing doing the combat related stuff, so...
The few that made it inside said it only took one freezing look from Lady Sanhua, and they were compelled to leave.
So, Sanhua. Okay.
What kind of description is that? Sounds like they've met some snake-haired lady and got turned into stone.
Who's Sanhua?
She's the magistrate's personal bodyguard.
Okay, personal bodyguard, got it.
Oh, I've heard of her before. She's the all-round Death Glare / Terminator Ice Beauty. That's what the rumors say, at least.
That's a lot of nicknames, a lot of descriptions.
There is a small chance she's not in the city hall, but it's very unlikely for her not to be in Jinzhou.
Jinzhou, yep. Alright.
Or rather, it's nearly impossible for the magistrate to leave Jinzhou with her busy schedule. It's already difficult to find any time off. In addition, as the magistrate of Jinzhou, leaving the land under her jurisdiction without authentication is not allowed unless she's engaged on a business trip or when Jinzhou's safety is under threat.
Yep, there's gotta be something big if that's the case.
I mean, I would assume so. You know, she is technically one of the big key figures for the city.
So this is the true confidence of our rover. I agree, though. So far, you've been ticking all the boxes in our magistrate's description.
Can holographic messages be pre-recorded?
Sure it can.
Have you thought of something, Rover? You mean... I can't really keep up with your thoughts, but I think a meeting with a magistrate wouldn't hurt.
I mean, that's why we're here, to see her, but still, it doesn't really add up.
Same here. Anyway, our magistrate's the best lead we have for now, no matter what she has in store for Rover.
What do you think, Rover? Are you in a hurry to recover your memories? In that case, how about meeting with the magistrate first?
I mean, that's why we're here, Yang Yang. That's why I'm here. I don't know why we keep bringing this up. I already answered the question.
Shizia and I will be right outside the city hall.
Juicia, okay. I'm still probably gonna pronounce that name wrong. All the time.
We'll be waiting for you.
That's right. We're not going anywhere. Just give us a shout if anything goes down. Wait, no, we won't be able to hear you. Plus, they've got this rule about not yelling and...
Alright, well, I will see you two later then. Away I go. Oh, wait, camera.
Go see for yourself. Everyone's been talking about it.
Okay, that's not what I need to do right now. Alright.
What do you mean I'm not the VIP the magistrate?
And into the hall we go.
Please, follow me.
Okay, following you.
Kindly have a seat.
Okay, sit. Sit.
Lady Sanhua will be with you shortly.
Sanwa. Sorry, Sanwa. Ooh, drinks. Sweet. Okay, I like the outfit. Her resident civility
apologize for the delay.
is in her
My name
eye.
is Sanhua, the bodyguard of
Sanhua,
Madame Magistrate. I regret to inform you that Madame Magistrate is currently away. Prior to her departure, she instructed me to bring you these tokens and a welcome gift.
Tokens.
Madame Magistrate advised you to explore what these tokens represent during her absence. This may help you acquire the information you desire sooner.
Okay, so investigate the tokens. Find out what they represent. Probably their history. That makes sense.
I apologize for the inconvenience, but please rest assured she will be here to meet you in 3 days' time.
So, 3 days.
Sorry, I cannot disclose her whereabouts at this time.
Oh, bodyguard.
Please trust
That
me
makes
that
sense.
she is eagerly pardon my inability to provide a better answer. Madame Magistrate has a task that she must handle alone, but she has never for one moment forgotten about her. Not knowing exactly when you'd arrive, she had to leave without having the chance to welcome you. Because she will require at least 3 days to complete her current task, Madame Magistrate wanted to assure you that in 3 days, by any means, she will return to meet you in person.
Okay, so I have to wait 3 days.
I'll be sure to convey your kindness to Madame Magistrate. Please accept my sincerest gratitude. Yes, Madame Magistrate does hope to have your assistance, but there is no rush for a decision. She does not want to pressure you into anything you may not desire. We invite you to learn about our situation before...
Okay. Okay, I don't like the necklace, but I do like the red around her neck there.
When it comes to these tokens, it is never her intention to confuse you with the puzzles. Instead, they should serve as clues that lead you toward the truth.
Toward the truth, huh? Okay. More questions than answers, but I'll take
Madam
it.
Magistrate deeply regrets not having the time to deliver her messages to you in person. We value your presence far more than you might imagine. The same goes for any and all information about you.
Okay. I think that's it.
Since Madam Magistrate is currently away, I cannot make the final confirmation on her behalf. But you are truly exceptional.
You used your power to scan me, didn't you?
Regarding that, my eyes can see the frequencies of all living beings. Or rather, those frequencies are the only thing I can see. You share the same frequency with Madam Magistrate. Apologies. Both you and Madam Magistrate look undistorted. In my eyes, you appear the way you are.
Okay.
They all look different.
Okay then, sensitive subject. Got it.
May I have your terminal for a moment? I need your terminal for access pass authorization. In the meantime, I will configure the latest utility modules for you. Madam Magistrate thought you might need it.
Finally, we get the gadgets. We start getting into the gadgets. This I do remember.
The utility module on your terminal has been upgraded to the latest iteration. Now, all the utilities, including sensor, levitator, and grapple, should be fully functional. You are now granted unlimited access to all regions in Jinzhou. I have sent your terminal ID to every quarter pass and residence beacon. You are free to visit any part of Jinzhou.
Alright.
Yes, including the City Hall. Also, may I ask, have you if not, Madam Magistrate has arranged accommodation for you in advance. Here. I will lead you to your room if you need. Understood. We will be ready to accommodate you anytime.
Alright, let's go see everybody. Let's go see Chixia and Yang Yang. Let's upgrade that. Thank you. And these are the artifacts, right? Turn to Fortress Spirit. Got the camera. Alright. Well, Sanwa, I guess I will talk to you later. Now that I have my gadgets, I can finally do the thing that I needed to do. Yang Yang. Tell her the good news, I guess.
Rover!
Chixia?
What took you so long? What gives? Was our...
Told Chusi and Yang Yang about the
So
conversation.
Madam Magistrate's
Sama.
not in the city hall.
Nope. She is away on business, it looks like.
It sure is.
Tricia. The increasing tacit fields, uncannily powerful tacit discords, and now, our magistrate.
Plus, the mysterious...
I'm afraid.
Well, we've reported to the City Hall, the Ministry of War, and the Academy. I mean, this is one long. And we're talking about Jinzhou of all places.
Yeah, well, that's
We've
true.
been through our fair share of unrest over the past 1,000 years.
Damn,
and
it's been
we've
around.
made it together
This place
every
has been
time.
around for 1,000 years. It's a long time, actually.
There's been TD outbreaks every year. But we can always trust General Ji Yan, Madam Magistrate,
Yan.
and our Sentinel to have our backs. We're not ones to
United we stand, a bastion of might. One equals a legion, invulnerable in fight. Well said. Do you have any plans, Rover? Rover, do you mind if we have a look at the token?
I'm assuming there must be some sort of meaning behind all these
So,
tokens, because they seem kind of
What's so
random.
special about them? A candy? Oh, I've had these when I was a kid. I think they were called sugar pearls? But I haven't seen anything like this in a while. Went out of trend, maybe.
It reminds me of my childhood. I was really scared of getting my flu shots when I was little. And sometimes the nurse lady would hand out candies like this as a prize for being the... What does it mean?
That's a sundial.
It seems like it is a horological device that tells time by using sunlight's direction. Sundials in Huanglong usually have marked lines for the 12 shichuns in a day, and every shichun is 2 hours long, with some showing seasons or months. On this sundial, time seems to be represented by the 12 earthly branches, drawn on the outer ring of its surface. And its inner ring shows the 4 symbols, each representing one cardinal direction. These are the 4 famous auspicious beasts in Huanglong's folklore. They are believed to protect people from all 4 directions under heaven.
You don't say.
Generally, the teal long represents the east. The white tiger stands for the west.
That's the last
The
vermilion
vermilion
bird.
bird stands for the south. And finally, we have the black tortoise for the north.
So a dragon, a tiger, a bird, and a turtle. For the 4 major
It seems
directions.
the sundial is supposed to show both time and direction. But how could it work when there is not a compass attached? Not to mention, the lack of sunlight basically
Ugh, that requires...
Let's take a look at the leaf.
The color of this leaf seems a bit odd. Can't tell what tree it is.
I think... Never mind. It's too faint, sorry. I can't tell what kind of tree this leaf belongs to either.
What about the fruit?
This is... a mangosteen fruit. Mangosteens are not native to Zhengzhou. They are usually imported by boat. I think we can find more mangosteens being sold at the nearby markets. They're not always available for purchase, though. The frequent tacit discord outbreaks can disrupt transportation and cause shortages. The Midnight Rangers have greatly improved the situation in recent years, but still...
So there's a shortage of these fruits, or there can be? Kind of hard to come by? Okay.
So Chixia and I share similar childhood memories of the sugar pearl. Do you remember it too, Rover?
When it comes to candies, no one knows them better than the kids of Jinzhou.
Well, let's ask about it then. Oh, events. Oh, complete the quest alone in the abyss. I have to complete a quest for it. Okay.
But I've got this. It's really good. You, no need to... There's still some distance to the...
I just installed some apps for you.
The grappling hook.
See? Just open the utilities, select the grapple, and there you go. If you want to be a hero like the Jinzhou Speedster, you gotta master the grapple. Come on, give it a shot, Rover.
Wind guide me.
Ow. That is not at all what I wanted. I was not intending to take fall damage there, but that kind of happened. Now I can go back this way.
Oh, wait a
Well,
sec.
we're at the
Someone's looking for
academy.
me. Yeah? What? When did he disappear? Duty calls. Oops. Sorry, Rover, Yang Yang. I've got to head off for my shift. I'll join you after I'm done, alright?
Alright, see you later. Bye. Have fun.
If you need me, just shout my name. And I, the Jinzhou Speedster, will be there in a sec. Well, you only need a sip. Anyway, I gotta go.
Sure. Rover, let's...
Don't mind if I do.
Unexpected discovery.
Alright, into the academy. Let's go talk to Baija.
Aija hasn't replied to my message. She's probably busy in her lab. Over there must be Mr. Mortifi from the Department of...
So Mortivi. Utilities. A roid shooter. Got some more trophies to collect. Alright, let's continue.
The previous prototype almost met all our needs, but we're wondering if you
More
could
to
further
feed.
optimize it.
Alright.
Anyway, let's
Sounds
try
like Mortify
asking him, shall
almost.
we?
What? You need something? I refuse to tolerate the foolish striving of those insatiable slugs. Since it's difficult for our research to deal with a man like him, I'd rather handle it And you are?
Mr. Mortifi, please pardon our intrusion. We are
Mortifi,
friends of
bro, it
Baisha,
sounds like
and we're here to
Mortify,
look
but
for her.
slightly different.
I see. I hope I didn't cause any offense earlier.
No, you're fine. I will say you are pretty intimidating for a scientist, though.
Not at all. It was us who bothered you.
Baisha should be in the data analysis room. I'll go
Baisha.
tell her you're
Alright,
here.
let's go see Baisha.
Thank you, sir.
Let's see if she can help
This
us.
is Mortifi, a renowned figure in the Department of Safety. He was born in the new Federation, and he joined the Washu Academy a few years ago.
So he's head of Department
I heard
Department
his
of
talent
Safety.
is truly impressive.
Okay.
People say he's a bit scary at first glance.
I mean, he is. I mean, he's supposed to be a scientist, but he's super intimidating.
Shizia told me he's quite popular with the
Normally,
kids.
the
Children have been
nerdy
pestering
types
him
aren't
for all kinds of fancy toys.
aren't
And
intimidating.
he's
Aren't
always
that
open to their
intimidating?
requests.
Anyway, let's go talk to Baisha.
Here you are.
What's up,
The data
Baisha?
we collected in the Gorges of Spirits has been submitted
I'm probably
for
pronouncing that
analysis,
name wrong too.
and we'll have the
Again,
results today. I have the equipment
pronouncing
for your physical
these names never
examinations
been one of my
ready
strong
too.
suits. Anyway,
Any discoveries during your trip to the city hall?
Sort of.
What do you think?
I have a hypothesis about the sugar pearl, but I need to verify it first. If possible, I recommend conducting non-destructive tests of all these tokens you have. Data is always straightforward. The first 3 tokens can be tested at my branch's laboratory. This miniature sundial will require radiographic testing, though. To access the necessary equipment, we'll need to file a request with one of the Tacitite Studies-related branches.
Okay. It's the field Mortifi specializes in it. Isn't it? We can ask them about the other tokens.
Yes, Mortifi is the branch of Tacitite Weaponry's head within the Department of Safety.
Oh, so he's also head of weaponry,
One moment, please.
which is a branch within the Department of Safety. Okay, I got it. That makes sense.
Give me the items to be tested. Anything else you need me to know, you can let me know now. You may retrieve your items in 20 minutes, and the analysis report will be ready 5 minutes after that. Take a right, and I don't see anything special with these items. Speaking of the sugar pearl, you all remember eating sugar pearls like this when you were kids? Well, I don't think I've ever had anything like this. No, I'm from the New Federation.
New
Maybe
Federation.
the sugar pearl might be unique to Huanglong?
I remember a nurse lady giving me...
So, sugar pearls like this were distributed at hospitals? Perhaps.
The sugar pearl might be a type of medicine. Its sweet taste would have made it more palatable to children.
Miss Baisha, as a Huanglong local working at the academy, I suppose you already had an idea, but
I do have my theory as to what it is, but
I mean,
still
it being a
needs
medicine
verification.
would be pretty
I
accurate,
wouldn't
having an
proclaim
edible
any solid
medicine.
answers before confirming the chemical composition of this item with reliable data.
It's much easier to get children to take medicine when it's in the form of something that they actually like, and that tastes good and isn't bitter as fuck, because most medicine is bitter as shit.
seconded. Let's find out.
Especially
through
for
actual
children.
testing, then.
It will take some time before the results are ready. If you have other matters to take care of, you should go ahead. I'll let you know once we have the results.
Shall we
Okay.
wait here at the academy, Rover?
Sure you can. But don't forget your physical examination.
Alright, let's go look around. Oh, yeah, right, my examination checkup. I gotta do that first.
I have the equipment ready. Now let's begin, if you're ready. Can you try to manifest the Crownless's frequency without using your terminal?
Seems I can't do it.
I am not seeing the Crownless's frequency energy was consumed by your body. But how did you manage to do that? It's as though there's another mechanism within your body capable of absorbing frequency energy. Your test results don't indicate any trauma, so your amnesia may not be linked to traumatic events. As for your ability to absorb echoes, I can't make a connection between that and your amnesia based on the... To put it simply, it seems there is another dimension or a creature hiding inside your body. A universe. That's a poetic and intriguing... It seems we need a simulated Please hold your terminal tight and stay still.
So, simulated combat it is.
This is the Academy's simulated training ground. Don't worry, Yang Yang and I will assist you. Please fight the simulated tacit discords like you normally would.
No hesitation.
Nope.
As Yotam has previously detected, your bodily functions are in good condition, and you seem entirely unaffected by the Crownless's energy. Now, we will temporarily boost your resonance ability for further testing.
Moment of resonance. No hesitation.
Let me be your blade.
Not the slightest fluctuation in your frequency energy. So it is not your resonance ability either. I suppose we'll do another round to fully test your results.
I sense your weakness. Break. No hesitation.
Yeah, nothing. I got nothing.
We have gathered all the data we need. The test is ending soon. Rover, you can find the exit straight up ahead.
Are we leaving? Uh-oh.
Rover, can you hear me? Hello?
Uh-oh, what happened? I'm stuck.
The comm line is dead. Something's wrong. Gotta be cautious. Now, where is the exit?
I'm kind of stuck.
Back to the same spot again.
Help! I'm stuck in the loop!
This moon. What is happening?
What's with the moon? Uh-oh. Yeah, this cannot be good.
Are those tacit discords?
Yeah, why am I seeing discords? Why am I seeing them? What's going on? Uh-oh. They noticed me. It noticed me. Mother.
Rover!
Uh-oh. Ow. My head. I was stuck. I couldn't get out.
Thank goodness. You're awake, Baiji. What happened just now? The connection was suddenly cut off.
So I might have seen something kind of strange.
Rover, do you still remember what you saw?
I do, but you're not gonna like it.
Can you give us some more details? A giant tacit discord with a scythe. It doesn't sound like the Crownless. This is the first time we've run into anything like this since we put the training ground into use.
Maybe it's my powers? They were interfering with it?
The Sonorosphere
Possibly?
captures everything that once happened in a specific time and place. We built this simulated training ground after the structure of Sonorospheres.
It could be my memories of the past or memories of the future. Not sure which yet.
Our goal was to extract pure remnant energy with the simulated Sonorosphere. But we cannot guarantee that all abnormal frequencies were eliminated.
That could be true. It could be an abnormal thing with the machine.
Your arrival may have revived the abnormal frequencies we accidentally captured. Remnant energy sometimes gives rise to memory manifestations of sentient beings. You may have encountered one such manifestation.
Interesting.
I suspect it could have something to do with your unconscious mind.
That's probably a fair and accurate assumption, if I had to guess.
Such anomalies could have been hiding in the simulation, and they resonated with your subconscious. Or perhaps they were lifted from your subconscious in the first place. I'm afraid I can't give you a conclusion yet. Not until we've run a thorough analysis on the data collected. I'll also check the simulated Sonorosphere again. Just in terms of bodily functions, you seem to be in perfect health. But if you feel anything unusual, please come find me anytime.
Yep. Can do, will do. Oh, this is our first.
I am Baiju, a researcher at the Huashu Academy. Let me witness where this encounter will...
Okay. Let's get our first 5-star, why not?
I'll handle your commission. Alone.
Honestly, I might replace him, to be honest, with the, Yeah, I might end up... Okay, store, what do we got here? Nope. 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 Just get rid of all this so I don't have to keep getting notifications. So level bundles. So we got outfit.
May I pray for anything specific for you? It would be my honor.
Alright. Events. Eh, fuck it, we'll do the character trials, why not? I'm actually curious about Carlotta anyway. She's the newest character that came out.
Let's prove our value to each other.
I'm kind of curious. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this character seems funny.
Glory demands more. Still recognize me? In the name of the Montana.
Wait, does she have 2 ults? Have an ult? Oh yeah, Carlotta's insane, bro. I definitely have to get this character. I have to. This character is way too cool for me not to have. I'm gonna have to get Carlotta. I'm gonna have to. Now, whether or not I actually end up spending money to get her, well, that's a different story. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that.
Let's prove our value.
Did not mean to go back in. Carlotta seems really insane, though. Just on, like, a first impressions thing. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. Not even going to try to pronounce it. Nope.
Into the paint.
Yeah, Carlotta is absolutely insane. Like, just wow. That's a lot of damage. No, but her rifle actually goes pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie. Might as well do all the character trials. Might as well. Okay, Sanwa.
You can trust me to keep you.
What you saying?
Into Woolly Valley you go! Leave me alone! Here comes Encore! Woolly Battling!
Okay, I like the puppet one. Encore? Yeah, Encore seems kind of cool too. Alright.
Woolly sense is tingling.
Stay vigilant. Rejuvenating snow. Ha! Ha! Appear before me. Stay behind me. Angry. Lotus pervade.
Here we go again. No one picks on Encore's friends. Here comes Encore. Leave me alone.
Yeah, that Encore is pretty cool, and Sun was actually pretty decent too. Not bad on some of these characters so far. Okay, let me claim that. Might as well. It's not what I wanted to do. I already know what you do, but I'll do it anyway, so I can actually get the rewards from it.
I'll save the day. Got your back. Steady there. This is my ground. Everyone stand down. I will protect. Let me lead the way. Storm, hear my command.
Alright, let's go, Yang Yang.
No biggie. Time for some hot action. Let me be your blade.
I'm still absolutely terrible with this combat, though. I will admit that. I will absolutely 100% admit that I am still very, very bad with this with the combat. And Wuthering Waves so far, I'm still terrible. Alright. That said, it is still fun, despite how bad I am with it, but That's neither here nor there. What?
Make this quick. I have experiments underway.
What if he...
Let's do this.
Nope.
Ready for battle. Good now. Stay sharp. Wind Rider. Fury Boy. Burn to ashes.
Transmitting frequency of fear. Endless reverberation.
You're wide open. Fear no more.
Okay, I'm getting a little bit better. I'm getting a little bit better. Again, I'm still way far off probably from where I need to be with this with the combat system. If I'm being completely fair. Alright, inquire.
Here's your sundial.
Mr. Mortefi, can we
Mortefi.
have the test results?
Yeah, there we go.
Simply put, it's hollow. Here, try tapping on it. It's not just a timekeeping tool. It's an intricate mortise and tenon puzzle box. This sundial is hollow with an inner compartment. We scanned it, and there is a small paper scroll inside. However,
Okay, small paper scroll.
It's missing a crucial. We should be able to spin the wheels on the sundial once the right component is installed. I have some basic knowledge, but there is someone else who is more knowledgeable in automata mechanics.
Also, I could have
than
swore
I
he had glasses. Did he not have glasses?
It wouldn't have taken me this long if we were dealing with Tacit. Install the missing part, then rotate the wheels to their correct positions, and you should be... However, I still have no idea what the missing component should look like. No need to ask him. I just need some time to think. One moment. I have an...
What if he... Alright.
What is it? You certainly are well in... It's indeed beautiful data. Good taste.
Okay, yeah, he did have glasses.
Since you've put it that way.
And why did it look like he wasn't wearing the glasses?
Mr. Mortefi's expression seems to have softened, don't you think? An amiable person. We haven't even asked him to help us with assembling. It looks like Mr. Morty Rover. Let's go.
Yeah, let's come back later. Alright. I guess we're talking to him again. Alright. Oh, I could barely notice the glasses. That's why he's got those super thin frames.
Yes, of course.
That's why I didn't notice him before.
Noticed all that you mentioned.
Also feel like his hair is kind of getting in the way, so it makes it kind of hard to notice the glasses anyway.
Indeed. You just pointed out a blind spot in my thinking. Your workshop? Stop sweet talking. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Let's get back to the sundial. It's a mortise and tenon-based puzzle box. The missing component in the middle needs to fulfill two entirely different structural requirements at the same time.
Okay. Requirements, what
Considering
are
its
they?
entire structure, this component needs an automatic buckle that goes down on top
If
of
I
an
remember
embedded
correctly,
pointer.
I think this is how I get to skip the days and stuff like that.
I'll draw up a design for you. The parts you'll need can be found in Jiang Li's workshop. I've already informed him about it. You'll only need to go fetch...
Mr. Mortifi? Is that the person you were talking to earlier? Mr. Xiang Liao, I think?
Yes. It doesn't take me much effort to figure out this little sundial here. But I do admit talking with Jiang Li made it easier.
Jiang Li, okay. One of your co-workers or whatever, I'd imagine.
He's the expert in automata mechanics I mentioned earlier. The only principal investigator we currently have. Considering its dreadful conditions, I can't... How could he choose to work in such terrible condition? It's like willingly playing a score backwards.
I see. Shall we go and retrieve the parts now, Rover?
Also, I'm wondering what's up with his arm. Like, if he has corruption spreading through his body or something like that, because that's what it kind of looks like. Anyway.
I mentally prepared myself for the worst, but this place looks... though it is a bit hard to fit... Rover?
I mean, I can't help but not want to touch everything.
This should be it. Let's go back and... Rover.
Nope, I'm gonna touch everything now. Oh, I took a little bit of damage from that. Whatever I touched was, not good.
Mr. Mortifi? We found the parts.
Good. Bring it to me.
The test results are in. The mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. It's suitable for regular consumption. We found nothing unusual about it. From the purple leaf you presented, I detected subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency from two distinct sources, but they were overlapping and difficult to distinguish. This is a rare occurrence.
Rare occurrence, what?
The scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out the possibility of them being left behind through contact.
Okay.
This is not an ordinary leaf, but it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either.
No.
Based on the data
I'm
we
actually
gathered,
starting to really
I
enjoy the
believe it was
story.
sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
Again, because it's still technically the first act, it still feels very slow and very drawn out, but that's fine. I've come to expect that with stories from these games in the beginning.
Yes, the anomalies that occurred after the lament, including the formation of tacit fields, etheric sea, retroact rain, and gravity loss. These are collectively called the wave-worn phenomena, and the lament was the start of it.
As for the sugar pearl, it has been determined to be a type of oral vaccine. This sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago. The low-temperature storage life for this vaccine is about 2 years.
A 20-year-old vaccine. Could it be related to the children's epidemic in Zhengzhou 2 decades ago?
The archives in the Academy should have information on the sugar pearl. The archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start by searching the keywords at the lobby terminal.
So it seems like Baija is also a sciencey type, given the fact that she works with the Academy,
Mr.
with him,
Mortifi?
with Mortifi.
The missing pointer has been installed, and now the sundial should be complete.
So, the discs are rotatable now.
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer
Okay.
just installed, and then you should be able to open it.
At least you can see his glasses a little more clearly when he's close up.
The earthly these symbols are related to the sexagenarian now. What kind of information could it represent?
It's the filing system. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives. Namely, the Grand Libraries.
Okay.
Exactly.
It's an elegant system indeed.
The Academy's public archives are organized in this manner too.
Okay. This is just a way to organize data, I'm assuming? Or be able to keep track of data?
I found it.
Okay, so now we're going to the archives room.
If I remember, the Gorges of Spirits battle sparked Jinzhou's founding.
So the Gorge of Spirits, that was when Jinzhou was founded,
And
okay.
the formidable tacit discord described here.
What else we got? That's a lot of reading. Yeah, no thank you.
There are...
Alright, let's go talk to Yang Yang. Alright, let's go, Yang Yang.
Rover, about the sugar pearl.
Really quickly, something else I'd like to note, by the way. And this is going to be a comparison between Wuwa and Genshin. This is another thing that Wuwa actually improves upon. So we got Natlan in Genshin, right? It was supposed to be marketed as this, like, nation of war, right? But it doesn't really feel like that. I feel like Genshin just plays it way too safe, and, like, everyone has sort of main character imposter syndrome, kind of, or has, like, massive amounts of plot armor, so you never really feel like there's any stakes. Here, with the world and the vibe of Wuthering Waves, though, you always feel like there's stakes, right? Because it's like, unless you're part of that, like, military group or whatever and stuff like that, or whatever, you typically wouldn't go outside of any of the major cities, right? There's a barrier for a reason. It's like the enemies are that strong, that powerful, right? So aside from the Resonators, the bandits, and then the military group, you don't really see anybody outside of any of the major cities, right? You know, if any civilians go outside the major city, they're basically, like, probably going to die, right? You feel the stakes, you feel the weight, right? Number two, each nation, or each area, right, has its own sort of faction and, right, and everything. But you actually see those factions, like, actively fighting out in the open, right? Fighting the enemies, and you can actually help them fight, right? So it actively feels like the groups are actively, like, the different groups with the, with all the different NPCs and stuff like that are actively kind of there and actually interacting with the environment and stuff like that, like you do, which is a nice little, I guess, like attention to detail or something that I noticed. Another thing that I like, and I know I brought this up yesterday, is the artifact system, because it incentivizes you to keep going or keep getting into combat encounters, right, to improve the artifacts, right? Because the artifacts are essentially like collecting creatures, right? So actively encourages you to seek out combat encounters, just combat encounters for specific, and do the combat and like the end game and the bosses and stuff like that to get those higher end artifacts or creatures and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, back to Yang Yang.
Life has never been easy after the lament.
Back to the story.
But I still remember that sweetness from my childhood.
This is my personal opinion, you know. It just feels like there's way more weight. Like this game has way more weight and impact, I guess. With the overall world and the feeling, like, that you're actually fighting these big, bad, massive enemies, right?
The battle against that epidemic in Jinzhou was grueling. Once infected, children either died or suffered lifelong disabilities, resonators or not. With tacit discords ravaging Jinzhou and severing all communication with other cities, desperation ran high. Words are not enough to convey how desperate people must have felt.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Even through like the dialogue of the story, like you actually feel.
With a newly developed vaccine, risking everything for a chance. If they failed, we owe our presence here to those who came before us. It's important to remember their if the sugar pearl points to the information and reports we have just read. What is Madam Magistrate? Is it related to your past? Or is it... But you are not with this thought, perhaps. The reports about the sugar pearl. About the sugar pearl. Jinzhou was the most recent city established in Huanglong. The mountains of spirits running from north to south divide Huanglong in two. The capital and the 5 cities are located in inner Huanglong, while Jinzhou is in outer Huanglong. The Battle of Gorges of Spirits was the catalyst to found Jinzhou. Tacit discords were born in the Norfolk Barrens, and their invasion route was originally traceable. However, the emergence of the Crownless.
Okay, who is the Crownless? Or what is the Crownless?
The Crownless is a tacit discord that embodies war itself. The hatred of the fallen warriors and the fear of the survivors are the ingredients for it. With the limited information available, some researchers have speculated its connection with the Threnodian.
Threnodian?
When it comes to the Threnodian, there is a lot to tell. For now, think of it this way. The Threnodian is the most powerful tacit discord. The Battle of the Threnodian that happened long ago was to fend it off. According to the reports, the Crownless is very similar to the formidable tacit discord we encountered. Our sentinel, Jue, manifested before us in that rover about the sugar pearl. We have the symbol Wei now. This should go with the time part. But we can't yet solve the puzzle with this alone. Maybe we can figure out the cardinal direction part by looking into the tokens again. It might have something to do with how we got one of the clues. Rover, about the sugar pearl. What do you think, Rover? I've only seen our magistrate once at the appointments, but her policies have proven effective and greatly benefited us since she took office.
Okay.
Some believe
I wonder how the
that
magistrate is elected, though.
far-sighted and profound decisions were actually devised by Counselor Changli due to the young age of the magistrate.
So Changli.
Lady Changli is our magistrate's advisor and former teacher. She once held a high position in the Central Secretariat, but she requested a transfer to Zhengzhou. I've also heard rumors painting her as a cunning manipulator.
Let's look back on what we've gathered so far. Our clues point
Our
to the
main
sugar
character
pearl as a
actually
key in solving the
speaks.
sundial's puzzle. Simply put, one token can lead to multiple targets, and one target may hold several. We both had a reason for meeting. The magistrate had information to share, while I had questions. However, her tokens contain both what she wants to tell me and what I want to ask her, making it seem like she is complicating matters. Maybe she was running out of time. That's why she could only offer us scraps of the puzzle, instead of actually, or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist, leaving breadcrumbs for us to follow. The initial clues may simply be a test to... In other words, there are people who need to be misled. It seems there may be hidden dangers. If it were you, Yang Yang, what would you do to make...
I would emphasize my true message by repeating.
Okay, I am gonna change my team a little bit. So we have, okay. I honestly don't know what I want my team to be now. Welter Sword. See, I don't want. Do I want to have two main damage dealers, or?
You should have the payment ready by now.
I will do my best to help everyone.
You can count on
Yeah, I'm gonna go with two damage dealers for now, I think. Details. Nope, I need resonators. Hold on, I need resonators.
I see my way clear. I see my way clear.
Because he uses broad blades, so he uses like claymores, kind of. Okay, so this probably isn't the best idea, but I'm gonna do this. Plus, he looks cool, so I kind of want him.
Let me be. Why hesitate if you know what you want?
Let's read.
I see my way clear.
Okay, I don't have any artifacts. right now.
Misconceptions about us abound. Violence is just one tool in our...
I want to see what he can do, but I might end up keeping him as a replacement for the MC for now.
I'm back! I'm back!
GCA?
Finally done with my patrol. How's it going, Rover? Feeling spry as ever?
Baiju said he is in group. We made some progress in
Nothing special. I received a report about someone going missing. I just logged the case and talked to the person who reported it. You're not the one they're searching for, though. Anyhow, I need to visit the person who reported the case to... Oh, I also tried searching for Rover's terminal number, but the system came up with nothing. The latest record was from today when I took Rover for registration. That's pretty much the update for now. You betcha. All right, I still owe you a meal. Good night, Mark.
Do you have a place to stay, Rover?
Talk about hospitality. All right, enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up.
Yep, I'm staying at the...
back to the city hall, and we'll leave the rest till tomorrow.
Uh-oh. Is someone watching me? Uh-oh. Okay, so San was looking over me as well. I don't like the two in red, though. Usually when you're all cladded in red from head to toe, it usually doesn't mean anything good. Okay. Let's move. So I guess fast forward time. Anyway. What I wanted to do... Okay, yeah, this guy's cool.
It's time.
Turn in
Time
these.
flies by. Time flies by. Anything can change. Remember to stop and look around as you...
Rewards. Give me.
Maybe there are ancient relics on those faraway mountains. Who knows? Keep your eyes open.
I could have sworn there was a side quest here. Yeah, we'll do it later. I'm not gonna do it right now. Time for some food.
Mrs. Panwa, good morning. 3 bowls of extra spicy noodles, please. What did I tell ya? Nothing.
What do you say, Rover?
Looks like Bijur's locked herself in the lab again.
Bijur,
Hasn't
yep.
left since yesterday.
That makes sense.
Probably won't see her till she's done with her research.
I mean, hold on. If she's done with the doing stuff with the academy, then sorry about that. Since she's an academy researcher, it makes sense that she would be just buried in her research.
Since you're the subject of that research, we could use you as bait to lure her out. We can tie you up at the academy's entrance.
No. Anyway, let's continue.
And with just a few tugs of the rope, I bet every researcher will come running at you with Bijur leading the pack. Hook, line, and sinker. By the way, now that we figured out the sugar so it only took us 1 trip to the academy to solve half of our problems.
I mean, that is true.
Either
It only took us 1
Rover's
trip.
really smart, or Madam Magistrate was going to make it easy for us to begin with.
Or both.
What's our next plan of action, Rover?
That's the spirit. Been beating my brain up until now. It's time to get these joints. Whoa! She's fast! She's furious!
Please stop.
It's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. My shift's coming up. Protect Rover well, and shoot me a message if you need anything, alright, Yang Yang?
Without a doubt.
Alright. Well, I think that about does it. For today. Actually, wait a minute. Let me check my map real quick. Yeah, we'll end it here for today. But before we do that, let's see if we can get us another 5-star before we do that.
Quit the chit-chat. Tell me
New
what
character?
you need and I'll make it for you, provided your
More
descriptions
fee?
are reasonable.
Figures. We get another, okay, so we got another 4-star add to our roster. Sweet. Let's go again. Four-star weapon, I'll take that. And we might as well since we have enough.
Ranger Donjing. Worry not. My Crimson Blade will not harm you as long as you haven't done anything.
Donjing? Okay. We might have another character for a team. We might have a new character to try out later. And I'm gonna go for it, and I'm gonna try to get Carlotta. I'm gonna go for it. Wish me luck. First 10 pull. First 10 pull on the limited banner. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Wish me luck. Can I get it in first go? Let's find out. Well, damn. Okay, I didn't get it first go. I was hoping, though. I really had my fingers crossed I was going to get it on the first go, but figures. Figures my luck wouldn't be that insane.
I see my way clear.
Let's reach farther destinations together.
Figures I wouldn't be that lucky. What is this? So I got 2 of those. I will gladly take that. Upgrade. Might as well. So now I have a 4-star weapon for Yang Yang that's ranked up to rank 2. And we got a couple of new characters. One of which actually looks pretty cool. Yeah, I might end up using her. I'm gonna have to try her out first, but Donjin, yeah. Danjin, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Wait, what are her combat rolls? Hold on. Damage amplifier. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see what her abilities are. Okay, but honestly, for my first bit of summoning, I think that went pretty well. Just imagine though I got Carlotta on my first 10 pull in the game. Would have been absolute insanity. And we can get Sanwa as well. Yeah, I think we end it there. Alright, until next time, guys. Enjoy your week.